Comrades, there are so many serious issues going on in the world right now. Poverty, drug addiction, rising tensions between global powers. But we have chosen to focus our attention on the most important thing of all, raiding Area 51 and freeing our alien friends. So far, the invasion plan looks pretty airtight. You got SEAL Team 6 coming through this way, probably have Jocko, David Goggins lead them. Got LeBron just jumping from the desert straight into the compound, because anything is possible with the Nike deal. You got the furries coming in from the back door too, which makes sense because, you know, that's most furries' favorite way to enter. And of course, you got the guys that drink White Claws. As Trevor Wallace says, there ain't no laws when you drinking claws. These white dudes should be extremely effective. Then we got the NRA and Taylor Swift stands, all being used as human shields in the front. I love it. These are the best people to use. But my question is, where are the social justice warriors? This is one of the few chances they get to be actual warriors. I mean, you tell them we're freeing aliens trapped in Area 51 in Nevada, and they'll understand it like we're freeing illegal aliens being detained in detention camp 51 on the almost border state of Nevada. So of course they're gonna be there. And these social justice warriors will be perfect to send through the front because they'll trigger all the booby traps so we don't gotta deal with them. And they'll be happy about it too, because the fact that these traps are still called booby traps is very offensive to women and their breasts. So really these guys are killing two birds with one stone. Freeing aliens, destroying booby traps, and actually it's three birds because they're killing themselves too, which is really a great deal for the rest of us. And very good, we got the horses in the back, perfect for our escape plan, along with OJ, the original horse rider in his Bronco. And I like it, this seems like a solid escape plan. But it seems a little short term. Horses can't go into space, at least until Lil Nas makes a space remix. OJ can't get into space either. He's on parole. So what is the full escape plan? How are we gonna get these aliens back to their home? Maybe we hit up Elon and SpaceX? Have Will Smith be his pilot? Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure Elon is the alien himself. He doesn't want to go back there. It's too risky. He could get captured himself. I mean, he's working on his own escape plan with SpaceX. Okay, so no Elon. What about Jeff Bezos though and Blue Origin? He got some ships. Then again, he's pretty busy giving us shitty deals for Amazon Prime Day. 70% off all mops. Thanks Bezos, very cool. Plus he's still trying to figure out the difference between love and money with his girl Sanchez. Bezos, you know what? He's just too blinded by earthly sexual desires. We can't trust him. We just need someone above all that. We need someone who doesn't have thoughts like that. Someone who is pure. You know what we need? We need a virgin. We need Richard Branson and Virgin Galactic. You guys know Richard Branson, right? The billionaire of Virgin Airlines, Virgin Records, owns his own island, loves kite surfing around that island. Really loves kite surfing. Just all about kite surfing, this guy. Well, now he's all about kite surfing and spaceships. His company Virgin Galactic is going to be the first publicly traded space tourism and commercial spacecraft maker company. So we can actually invest our money in this escape plan for the aliens, because it's finally a public company. Well, it's going to be within 6 months, I think. And basically Sir Branson is going to follow the Tesla model. So the way Tesla started with their business model was by selling to rich people, because the great thing about rich people is that they're rich. So you could sell them ridiculously priced things and they'll pay for it. And then you could use that money to fund the rest of your company. So when Tesla started out, they were selling this Tesla Roadster right here for like $110,000, or maybe it was more than that, but just super expensive. And actually they got this new version of the Roadster coming out in 2020 for $250,000. But in the beginning, they would only sell this high priced car because they were starting in a niche. And with that money, they used it to expand downwards. So now today we got a Tesla Model 3 that's only $35,000. And now more people have it as an affordable option. So Virgin Galactic is going to do the same thing. They're going to start by promoting this thing as luxury tourism. They want to make it so rich people can have fun going up into space. And my buddy Edward is writing an article about this right now, which isn't even published yet. So you're getting a sneak peek. But the point is to start out with the spacecrafts as a rich person's toy. And then they use that money to make the technology more affordable. So instead of just a toy, it could eventually become a tool for everybody. But the rich people and their money push it into the tool stage. And research has found that consumers are willing to spend 1% to 1.5% of their net worth in a single discretionary purchase, which is crazy, spending 1% of everything you got on just an item. But I guess that's how Supreme works, doesn't it? So if you look at Virgin Galactic's pre-orders, the people who want to go up into space, 70% of their pre-orders came from people that are worth less than 20 million. So that would cost around 1.25% of their net worth. Oh, which by the way, I didn't tell you, for a 90-minute trip in this spacecraft, it costs $250,000. So it's expensive for an hour-and-a-half joyride. So the other 30% of their pre-orders came from people that have more than 20 million in net worth. So the 250 50, was less than 1%. So people are willing to pay, but we don't got to worry about our aliens paying because, they could just use a credit card. And then when they're gone, they're gone. The debt collectors aren't going to find them in the universe. That's how credit cards work, right? So the total number of humans who have gone into space is only 571 people. It was 508 men and only 63 women. What the hell? Well, I guess there won't really be anyone to complain about this after all the social justice warriors died, but this seems sexist to me. But 571 total, and right now for Virgin Galactic, they already have 600 reservations. So basically, they're going to quickly double the amount of people who have been to space. Now, like I said, it's a 90-minute trip, right? So what happens is they basically got a plane, and actually, I didn't even show you the plane yet, did I? Check it out. Pretty nice. But I'm calling it a plane because it does actually look and function more like a plane than it does a rocket ship. Because what happens is it takes off like a plane, I think, and then it has its rocket boost, a 60-second rocket burn accelerating to Mach 3. And from here, they're going just to that 50 miles marker, 50 miles in altitude above the Earth, because NASA claims that if you make it that far, then you get your space wings. You get to say that I've been in space. So at this point right here, that's where passengers experience microgravity. They start floating. But then from there, the thing just re-enters. It's only up there for a short period of time, re-enters, and then comes and glides and comes back to the spaceport. So what we got to do with our aliens is kick them out right up here and kick them into their spaceship. They'll just catch them and then they'll take off. So I'm not too worried about that plan. That seems legit. But like I said, we could save these aliens but invest and make some money out of it too. So if you look at Virgin Galactic's projected revenue, it looks not bad. Started out in 2020. I think they're doing their first space flights in the first half. So they expect around 31 million. But then the very next year, 210 million in revenue, 580% increase. Then 398 and then 590 million. Up and up. We'll see how much of that actually breaks down into profit. But space is a great investment according to Morgan Stanley. They think space commerce, a $350 billion industry, will triple by 2040. And private launches, like the one we were talking about, with the rich people, they attract the most VC funding within space infrastructure. They're pulling in 62% of all the money. So this Virgin Galactic IPO, when it happens, could be a good investment. And it's for a good cause too, helping our alien buddies. I mean, is this the easiest way to make money? Probably not. I got other easier ways to make money if you're interested. My buddy Chris just put together a free training on how he uses his trade checklist to make his trading consistently profitable. It's an hour-long video for the training and you get the checklist to go along with it. You could download it. So if you want to check that out, I'll put a link to it up above and down below in the description and comments. You'll go to a page, you just got to put in your email and I'll send it to you. All free. Much easier than Area 51 invasions. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell so you get an email notification every time our new videos come out. We're publishing almost every day on topics just as useless as this one. So if you want to almost learn something, then make sure you subscribe and I will see you in the next video. Stay fallible out there and good luck in the raid. Bye.